Every game begins the same way.
Hello, Birdland. This is your partner from Orioles Fan Central. Before we dive into this news that is shaking the foundations of the MLB this Black Friday, I need you to stop everything you're doing right now. Scroll down, click the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell. The market is heating up, and you need to be ahead of every rumor, every signing, and every exclusive analysis I bring here. Don't put it off. Join our community right now. Let's get down to business. My friends, the baseball hot stove isn't just warm, it is on fire with speculation that, if realized, would alter the foundation of our Baltimore Orioles for the next 5 or 10 years. Anthony Castrovince of MLB.com has released a 3-team trade proposal that is generating intense debate in league corridors. We are talking about a move involving the Washington Nationals, the Philadelphia Phillies, and of course our Orioles. And the centerpiece of this discussion is none other than our all-star catcher, Adley Rutschman. Yes, you heard that right. In this hypothetical scenario, yet one grounded in real market needs, the Orioles would send Adley Rutschman to the Philadelphia Phillies. In exchange, we would receive lefty Mackenzie Gore and catcher Keibert Ruiz from the Washington Nationals. To close the triangle, the Nationals would receive Nick Castellanos from the Phillies and 3 top-level prospects, Aiden Miller, Carson DiMartini, and Caden Bodine. I know it's a lot of information to process at once. Let's dissect this with the precision of an insider. The logic here, according to sources and Castrovince's analysis, is that Baltimore desperately needs an ace, a top-of-the-rotation starter, especially given the uncertainty surrounding Corbin Burns' retention. Mackenzie Gore, with his electric arm and only 2 years of club control remaining, fits this now-or-never profile perfectly. But why move Adley? Cold analysis of the numbers shows a concerning second half of the 2024 season for Rutschman, where we saw his offensive production drop drastically. Furthermore, we have the elephant in the room, or rather the prodigy in the minor leagues, Samuel Basallo. Basallo is viewed internally as a generational talent at the plate, and his meteoric rise could make the catcher position congested. Bringing in Keibert Ruiz would serve as a reliable bridge, an MLB caliber catcher who can hold down the fort until Basallo is ready to assume absolute ownership of the position, or allow Basallo to play first base while Ruiz handles the dish. It is a risky chess maneuver, trading the face of the franchise, the man who changed the team's culture, for a pitcher with Cy Young potential and a solid catcher, betting everything on the future of a 19-year-old prospect. It is the type of move that defines a general manager's legacy, for better or for worse. Now, let's deepen the strategic analysis, because this is where we separate the casual fan from the serious analyst. The Baltimore Orioles are in a championship window. Mike Elias knows this. Acquiring a Mackenzie Gore would bring a lefty with an elite strikeout rate to Camden Yards. Gore has an arsenal that, when refined, is untouchable. We are talking about a pitcher who can neutralize the heavy-hitting lefties of the AL East, like Juan Soto, wherever he lands, or Rafael Devers. The Orioles' rotation needs stability and a high ceiling, and Gore offers exactly that. He has had his ups and downs with the Nationals, but Baltimore's pitching development infrastructure has proven it can extract the maximum from raw talent. Imagine a rotation led by Grayson Rodriguez and Mackenzie Gore. It is young, it is controllable, and it is scary. On the other hand, the arrival of Keibert Ruiz is intriguing. He was once one of baseball's top prospects, and while he hasn't exploded offensively as expected, he offers contact skills well above average and competent defense. His contract is team-friendly long-term, which gives the team financial flexibility to invest in other areas, perhaps a big outfielder or bullpen reinforcements. However, the loss of Adley Rutschman cannot be quantified solely in WAR, wins above replacement, or OPS. Adley is the unofficial captain. He manages the pitching staff like few others. His departure would leave a leadership vacuum in the clubhouse that Ruiz or even young Basallo could not immediately fill. It is also crucial to look at our trade partners. The Phillies are desperate for a successor to JT Realmuto, and Adley would be the perfect fit for Philadelphia's win-now culture. The Nationals, in a rebuild, would clear payroll and add depth to their farm system. For the Orioles, accepting this trade would mean admitting that the team believes Adley's trade value peak is right now and that the need for elite pitching outweighs the sentimental and leadership value of our current catcher. It is a bet on system depth and the belief that pitching wins championships. Recent data shows that teams who trade stars for packages of young, controllable pitchers tend to remain competitive longer, avoiding the natural decline of catchers who play massive innings. But the question remains, would the clubhouse survive the shock? Would the team chemistry, so praised in recent years, withstand the departure of its beating heart? It is a classic Moneyball play versus the human factor of the sport. In short, this Black Friday proposal is audacious and solves our biggest weakness, top-tier pitching, at the cost of our greatest strength, identity, and leadership. Trading Adley Rutschman seems unthinkable to most of us, but the arrival of Mackenzie Gore and the bet on Samuel Basallo show that the front office might be thinking 3 steps ahead, prioritizing the sustainability of the dynasty over attachment to idols. It is a high-risk, massive reward deal. Now, I want to hear from you, fan. Would you have the guts to push the button on this trade? Would you trade Adley Rutschman to secure an ace like Mackenzie Gore and clear the path for Basallo? Leave your honest opinion in the comments below. I want to read them all. And don't forget, for daily, quick, and in-depth analysis on every move of our Orioles, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. Until next time.